because to reach 365 days, even though it's 1:49 a.m. in the morning of New York City's time. So what we did to them, bro, the first and foremost things, I didn't have any work or anything whole day. So why am I using the filler in the first place? When I wake up in the morning, the first thing I did just pick up the phone, started scrolling on the social medias, particularly in the YouTubes, and then check the WhatsApp to see any kind of messages as well as the Gmail, the iPhone messages as well. But unfortunately, didn't get any updates. Then eventually in the afternoon, suddenly Albab he just called me up and told me to come on campus, which means downtowns, to take a photography. But I told him that I'm a little bit late because I had to attend the mentors meeting. Unfortunately, the mentor he did not showed up. Why? Because he's saying that since he's from another countries, which means in India, and their connectivity was so weak. As a result of that, he can't able to attend, and he is also outside, not in his office or not in his home. Anyway, I went to the downtown Manhattans. I supposed to do some kind of work that is important, but unfortunately, that also didn't happen. Why? Because in the application, which means in the app, there had kind of an issues to change some of the informations because of the device that we use, and that is the reasons. And bro, this trick is so you would gonna see always in life. This is one of the trick. The trick was when there is the resources are very limited, and the supply is extremely high. At that times, those resources become too much valued that people who control the resources make it so complicated. So the let's say there is some kind of I'm going to give my example that would be better straightforward instead of making more logical. So what happened is we did one of the boot camps, and in the boot camps our professor he said that, hey, if you score xyz numbers then we're going to give you a voucher. And the exams, there is a CAMTIA Network Plus, and which cost around $365. As a result of that, everybody was super duper focused, and the professor said that, hey, you have to buy a Udemy courses. And obviously after you buy the Udemy courses, there is a practical exams. You have to do the practical exams, get a certain scores that was 93 or above. And as usual, I also followed his instructions, and most of them I got 93 and above. And guess what? Their budget was limited, which he didn't mention at the starting of the boot camps. And another criteria was you have to be attend the entire 2 months of boot camps. And I was attended, as well as I scored really good into them. Then eventually when it comes for the voucher, we were expecting that at the end of the last day of the class the professor would gonna give us the voucher, but unfortunately that didn't happen. Why it didn't happen is because the voucher, the budget is very limited, and as a result of that he said, oh, you guys have to do the survey. Hey Ethan, how are you doing? From where you are watching, just let me know. Because I'm just live streaming from New York City. And limited, and as a result of that, he said that, hey, you have to do the survey. We are thinking, yeah, that's just normal survey where we're gonna just go there and say whether we like the class or whether we didn't like the class. And bro, this survey is completely different. He took the exams, those mock exams, and we scored really well. That was past 2 months ago. And then in the survey, it said that, hey, you guys have to do a meeting with another professor. He's from a CIS department. And we are thinking maybe he's gonna just discuss about some what is this channel about. We just do live chatting as well as we play games, particularly the Roblox. If you play Roblox, then stay tuned after finish the chattings. We're gonna play sometime Roblox. So first thing first, we do some chat to build some loyal audience, because in the Roblox, whenever I play, I do not show off my face. I was saying fan. I do not show off my face, And that is the reasons I decided, you know what, before playing the Roblox, it's better just come on the live stream, chat with my viewers, and chat throughout the days what exactly happens, or is there anything, some important event that happened in my life. So we're gonna discuss about it, or we're gonna just chat randomly. And that's it. So this is all about, the main goal is to create, build an audience. That's the ultimate goals. And the purpose of playing the Roblox, it's not because I want to become a gamer. It's because to feel connected to my viewers, whoever subscriber, whoever, join to our community. So at least they can feel that, oh, we are playing with the person who is subscriber, we are chatting with the someone's who I subscribe. Because one thing which I have uh, seen is some of the channel, they have like million as well as hundred thousands of subscriber, but ultimately they do not have a good connection with their own audience. So that is the reason I say, you know what, just put all those things aside. It's better, main goal is to try to make a connections. Back to the topics. So long story short, we attended the meeting, Zoom meetings, and as I said before, the voucher is limited, the budget is very less. So this guy, he said, dude, I know you guys are qualified for to take the exams, but I want to take a mock exams again. I said, wait a minute, the person who did the boot camps, he told us we are fully qualified. In that case, why are we gonna take? He said, nope, 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 no. We don't want to waste our money into someone who could not able to um, show up into in-person's mock exams that they're gonna create. And meantime, one of the guy, he asked, because you know very well that whenever you are studying in the schools, university, in especially is 2024, 2023, hell lot of students they use the chat GPT to pass the exams. Chat GPT as well as many kind of AI. So that is the reason what this guy, he said that one of the student, he asked that one of my friend, his name is Rocky, hey, can I use our own computer? I know whenever he asks, can I use our own computer to do the exams, even though if you come on in person, he said, nope, you can't able to use your own computer. Instead, the department who will gonna provide you either desktop or maybe either a laptops, and in that laptops you will gonna do the mock exam. So no more cheating. And and this is crazy, because why it is crazy, because again, I have seen that many students, even myself, I have took many help from the AI. And I'm not gonna say that, oh, I didn't cheat. Some point in your life you have to cheat, no other option. Because sometimes I've seen like whenever the professor is sucks, I mean to say, sometimes let's say some of the resources in, I'm not sure whether you guys have been to university or not, but sometimes what happen, let's say one of the subject, one of the professor, he's easygoing, another professor, he give hell lot of work, homework and everything. And whenever they give so much homework and you are taking like 3 or 4 different subjects, you have to balance it out in a way that you pass all of the subject. If you fail one subject, that fucked up your entire GPA. So that is the reasons many of the students, whenever they have very difficult times, they have no other option, they have to go back to chat GPT and get help. So that is the reasons this guy said, nope, they're gonna provide the own laptop. Anyway, I chose the date was November 26 to take the network plus. This is just a certifications which cover many of the things of related to the IT and cyber security. Main domain was the networking, and that's the one I will gonna take in 26th of November, which means upcoming month. So stay tuned. I will gonna give you the update. And the reasons I'm so committed to it is because they're gonna provide us the voucher. So another question was I asked that, hey, imagine that you took the mock exams and some student they did not score really well into the mock exam. So are you gonna give the second chance? And this professor, he's very good enough. I'm not sure whether he's gonna keep his word after the mock exams. So he said that of course yes. If you do not score well, then definitely we're gonna give you a second chance. And yep, that's Devin. And guess what? After I had the meeting, I got so distracted with the social medias and just in the Reddit as well as in YouTube's and Instagrams. But hopefully today onward, which means today is 1:58 a.m. Um, I promise myself we're gonna use one of the app that will gonna block couple of the social medias, and hopefully we'll reduce the screen times as much as possible. Try to be more focused and prepare for the exams, because I have to just complete that exams. And you know what is crazy, as the saying goes, that if you have over security in your accommodation or the place where you live, then it make things more complicated to get into the house. So why? Because you guys can also relate to it, because some of the area, especially in New York City, it is so dangerous. So as a result of that, many of the buildings, they use two security. So the first thing first, you have a main door, especially if the building does not have a doorman. In that case, they have the main doors that is completely locked, and then obviously your own apartment doors. So what happened is, my father, he's living with my sister, and and right now what happened is, he doesn't have a key. So as a result of that, whenever he came in, he buzzed in. After he buzzed in, then he called my sister, and she might be sleeping. And as a result of that, he was literally just staying outside for like more than 1 hour. Then he called me up, and afterward, finally, he just got in. um Anything else do I have to discuss? Nope. And obviously, another thing which I have realized, especially for elderly persons, when you grow up into a certain countries, and in that countries the neighbors are not similar to your own cultures. However, there your own communities cultures people are available, but in a different locations within the same state or same city. So as a result of that, you would always gonna try your best to just go back to in that other culture or other areas. So that's the reasons my father, he's also literally forcing me to just change the accommodations, so at least he's gonna come near to the area where I live. Those are the small conversations we have so far, and hopefully tomorrow I will have a little bit more update, as well as a little bit more informations. And you know what is more crazy? Today, before I came on the live streams, there is one of the Reddit video, or I would say shorts. This girl, she was trying to lose the weight, and she has been recording entire journey, and it is super duper awesome to see how has transformed their appearance over the times. And it is so awesome to see that, first your stomach become too much, obese or too much big, and then eventually, after you put hell lot of effort, hell lot of exercise, then over the times your bodies came back to a right shapes. So as a result of that, I was also thinking to, maybe I'm going to start with the TikTok, where I will just update the journey of specific kind of topic. For example, one of them for related to the cyber security, another one is especially like religious related, where I'll be memorizing one of the religious scripture, and we're gonna do that, and we're gonna see how it performs. Anyway, I'm gonna end the streams, and whoever watching right now, we will gonna play some Roblox, and after playing the Roblox, immediately going to bed.